on Bubba Wallace's car.
No. We saw it leave. The team tried to stop him.
Stop right there, stop right there.
All right, on the radio, they're telling him to stop. The 19's got to help him. They're going to try to put this tire back on. That's a Toyota teammate.
NASCAR went to Richmond while Indycar and F1 went nowhere. Up next on the Pit and Paddock Racing Show. This should be like a little musical number or something.
Oh, is that when we do the intro?
I don't know. I think the way you have it first, but you know, like on regular people TV, there's like a little zzz.
Oh.
I don't know, like a thing. Anyway, NASCAR. We got NASCAR.
NASCAR took their not really stock cars to Richmond for the Tire Wear 400.
So if the racing sucks, you just bring a high-deg tire and...
Seems like they figured out the formula. Like, this car sucks. What do we do? Let's just make the tires wear out a lot, and then everyone can pass, and it'll be interesting again.
I'm sure Ryan Blaney doesn't like that.
No, probably not. Ryan Preece started the race P1, looking for one of the final 3 playoff spots, but instead it was Austin Dillon getting the spot, followed by Bowman, Blaney, and no one's favorite, Joey Baby.
Why don't people like Joey Baby?
Because I decided I don't really like him, so now everyone doesn't. That's how this works, because...
You just made it up?
Because I wrote it.
Boom, you're a journalist.
Oh, yeah, see? I made it up, it's now a fact. Lap 35 was the first of many pit stops.
I noticed we jumped straight to lap 35.
Yeah, the race got going.
The highlights jumped straight to lap 59. It was like, and we're racing! Lap 59.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The first round of pit stops, Ryan Preece and Chase Elliott stayed out in order to keep a spare set of tires, hopefully for a late race caution, which was, in hindsight, a terrible strategy. Did absolutely nothing for him. Stage 1, which this is, we go up until lap 59 now, finally, when Reddick makes a pass on Preece on his old tires and gets the Stage 1 win.
He passed Preece even though his tires were old. I didn't realize he had older tires.
He made a pit stop, came back, and got by Preece. That's how much the tires wore out.
It's a short track.
It's a 3/4 mile.
It's like a sprint car track.
Yeah. Then on this round of pit stops, Hammy, Chase Elliott, and the Dinger all had to go to the back of the longest line with pit stop penalties.
I feel like AJ has like a permanent back of the field penalty. It's like automatic every race you're getting one.
He always gets something. It seems like Hamlin gets it a lot too.
Hamlin got the wall a lot in this race.
He was all over the place. Him and everyone's favorite Kyle Busch. Lap 131 on the next round of pit stops. Kyle Busch is caught speeding on pit road. The beginning of his super fun night.
How has Busch not had his weekly crash yet?
I'm sure he'll have plenty of time to do something.
We should do a lotto. Pick the lap that Busch is going to crash on.
Or cause a crash.
Whatever.
Lap 170, Recky Spinhouse gave SVG the old welcome to Oval Racing Cup check.
Oh, yeah. Give him a nice bump.
I can't get anywhere near you on the road course, but here, I'm going to move you out of the way.
Boom. Welcome to Oval, kid. Although SVG's like one of the oldest guys in NASCAR, isn't he?
He's fairly old. That's when Hamlin's crew blows his pit stop for the second time in the race.
Is that when they had the impact gun set on reverse?
I think they did. I don't know their excuse the previous time, but
no, he went to the nut won't come off. And then his friend's like, flip the switch.
I think he was speeding on pit road too, so that's kind of covered up the pit crew's mistake, but rough night for them. Lap 181, Danny Suarez hits Little Ty Gibbs. Little Gibbs gets knocked up into Tyler Reddick, who goes into the wall and ruins his near-perfect night so far. So he was in contention for the win up until then.
You know, I was enjoying the close quarters restart racing. They were all packed together pretty good.
They could get together. They could race close. It was kind of nice watching that for a while.
Yeah, we were thinking it was going to be a snoozer.
That's what I had thought.
Yeah, based on last year.
And, we started to get into some good side-by-side racing for the lead, and Cody Ware just decides to spin out and ruin it for everybody.
Good job, Cody.
And the next restart led to the big one. Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, other Chase, Hammy, Justin Haley, Lord Byron, and, of course, Kyle Busch. After he tries to go 4 wide and makes a dive bomb.
Cue the endless replays.
Oh, so many replays.
I think the highlight reel was like half this one wreck.
I saw the replay 4 times and then went, okay, and started fast forwarding through replays.
Give us something else.
Oh man, I guess Busch, he really wanted his weekly crash to count this time.
Season's almost over. You got to get it in there. Yeah, he did. Not only did he manage to create a chain reaction when he torpedoed down off of the wall, he managed to rebound off Elliott, and then he still stayed in the race.
And I think he's finished top 10.
Yeah, is that Elliott coming up? Swerve over, smack Elliott into the wall, and then keep racing.
I liked, and it was, oh man, looks like the crash is over. Elliott's like, whoo man, made it through. Kyle Busch is like, oh, we're not done crashing yet.
Oh,
or you're not done crashing.
You didn't make it through anything.
And he hit pretty hard. I think that ended the stage with Bubba in the lead, who ended up winning that one.
My highlight is lap 292 when Bubba Wallace outran his tire after the jackman tries to use the force to decide when to let the jack down.
That was...
he didn't even look back. He just looked at the rear tire. You're done. Let's go. Front tire wasn't done. Fortunately, the number 19 pit crew put his tire on for him.
That was nice.
Yeah.
I saw him pull in, and they're like, "Hey, what's this? What's going on?"
Well, are they on the same team?
No, but they both have Toyotas. It took them a second, and they were like, "Oh, where's the tire?" And it came following him behind him. Like, "Oh, there it is.
There it comes."
Okay, I guess we can help you out here.
I've seen that happen twice now this year, where somebody has to pull into somebody else's pit stall for help.
It's been the 19 both times too,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird.
I want to see what happens if, the Toyota pulls into the Ford pit stall. What are they going to do? Get out of my stall, or are they going to help him and put his tire on for him?
They're going to cut the tire and then put it on so he can get back around to his pit stall, but he still loses a bunch of time.
Or have a hard time. Oh, the nut's cross-threading. I'm trying. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, lap 298. Oh no, it looks like Ty Gibbs is on fire, but no one seems concerned. I'm watching he's like, I don't know, it's real smoky in here, and the crew chief is like, yeah, maybe it'll go out on its own.
Maybe it'll go out on its own.
And they're zoomed in, and it's fire burning pretty nicely, under the wheel well, right in front of the driver. He's like, yeah, we'll see if that goes out.
I think that a lot when something's making a lot of noise on my truck. You know what? Maybe it'll just resolve itself.
Turns out it did, I guess, so, because he finished the race.
Yeah. Smart pit guy. Pit boss. What do they call it?
Crew chief.
Crew chief.
Pit boss.
Yeah.
Lap 330, Blaney gets by Dillon in the pits, and it's the Dillon versus Blaney show for the next 10 laps. That was pretty interesting.
That was like the other half of the highlight reel, too.
Them battling each other.
Yeah, back and forth, back and forth.
Lap 340, when Dillon finally gets by Blaney and gets the lead, he immediately pulled in for his pit stop, which was pretty... I was like, he gets by him. I was like, okay, pit. What? That's...
Oh, he probably won't even call the next day either. Got what he wanted and went right into the pit.
But apparently it was the correct call, because after Blaney's pit, he came out 15 seconds behind Dillon and couldn't end up catching him.
So how did Blaney lose 15 seconds in 5 laps? It's like 3 seconds a lap.
Pit stop wasn't great.
Oh, that too. It's got an Andretti team pit stop.
Pit stop not great, and then just lap traffic and general bad luck. Bad Blaney luck.
You know what? That's kind of sad that whenever we see a bad pit stop, they immediately think, oh, it must be an Andretti pit crew. They've screwed up Colton Herta so many times.
I don't remember them having a good pit stop. Dillon pretty much runs away with it from here. 14 to go. Bowman is the fastest on track, and the announcers like to pretend that maybe he can catch him, but that's not happening. Dillon,
Stay tuned. He might catch up.
yeah, don't turn the race off with 40 to go. Oh, he's totally coming. He doesn't, and Austin Dillon runs away with it.
You know, it doesn't really feel like a short track race without some post-race crew fights. I haven't seen
No.
any of those in a while.
Well, Austin Dillon didn't drive through two other drivers completely to win this year, so you didn't get the chance for crew fights.
I just, you see some driver fights, but that's not the same. That's like watching girls fight. But crew fights, those guys are serious, and there's usually some big dudes in the crews.
Yeah, the drivers get like a push in, and then all the crew goes like, "Okay, stop, guys. You look ridiculous."
Stop slapping each other. Don't pull her hair, his hair, whatever. Yeah.
Someone
I don't
always
like driver fights are just ridiculous.
crew. There's always the big gas man who could probably just pick up guys and throw them.
Usually you see a guy back in the 70s and 80s, some guy'd have a big wrench in his hand. There's some good stuff going down. Let's do NASCAR's best and worst paint schemes for Richmond in Virginia.
In Virginia.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was the number 10 car, Ty Dillon. It was the Italian Kraken car, which is kind of a black and white looking color with an Italian flag. It might have been an octopus, but Kraken is cooler, so I went with that.
I think I saw a phrase on the side that said, "What is dead may never die."
Oh, good. I hope so.
I originally picked the 47 car because I thought it was for Irish Spring and I really wanted to feel clean as a whistle. But then I realized it was actually some storage company, so I guess Dillon in the number 3 Winchester car because it says deer season on it.
I believe you did let me know it was deer season in the interview, Winter Circle interview.
Did he say that too?
Probably. My least favorite car, Chase Elliott's number 9, the mint, neon yellow, gray, just a terrible mix of colors. Not good looking.
They let AI pick that one.
It seems like it.
My worst car, I went with Blaney in the number 12 body armor car because the hood kind of looks like one of those water testing strips that you get for free at Home Depot. Like a bunch of weird pastel colors and an orange and a red at either. I don't know. I thought it would look terrible. So that was my bad car.
Well, the NASCAR playoffs are only one race away, and Pit and Paddock brings you our 100% guaranteed predictions on who gets the last 2 spots. So after last week's terrible picks, because nobody picked Austin Dillon to win this race.
I was that close to picking Austin Dillon.
He was at least 15th in my list of drivers who may have snuck in.
Down in 25th spot in the real points.
So we're going to Daytona, where literally anyone could win the race. But I still think Tyler Reddick gets in on points, and I'm going to go with Brad Keselowski still. Pulls off the win to get in.
He's in a Ford. Fords have done pretty good.
I think though his teammates will get together and push him.
I'm going to say Reddick gets in on points. I'm sorry. I'm going to say Reddick crashes out of the race. Not his fault. And, one of the carnages. Bowman gets through on points. And then Busch wins after he hangs out in the back all day and wins the Lesser Daytona by surviving the carnage.
That's entirely possible.
Actually, it's like pick any driver, like 15 down, could randomly win this race if they survive.
Yeah, pretty much. I wonder if there's just going to be a massive crash early and like 7 cars are going to be fighting it out for the win.
I'm going to say either Reddick or Bowman is in tears after the first big crash. Are we going to have, is Cletus McFarlane going to be there this time?
No, they're not racing.
No ARCA?
No ARCA.
Too bad.
That's too bad. Here's a couple of fun facts. 2/3 of the playoffs field have 1 win this season. That's pretty interesting.
Yep.
Austin Dillon is in despite being 25th in the standings.
Yeah.
25th.
Yeah.
As it stands, Butcher would not make the playoff despite being 11th in the standings.
Playoffs are for winners,
I guess.
mostly.
Not consistency. Hammy is tied with SVG for the most wins.
4 each.
4 each.
Everybody's wishing there was not a road course in the playoffs. Or I should say, every playoff driver is wishing there was not a road course in the playoffs, except for SVG.
SVG just has to survive that first round and then win the road course race in the second round, pretty much.
I'm thinking if I'm in the playoffs, I just pay one of my teammates that's not in the playoffs to somehow knock SVG out.
Just wreck him in the first 3 races. Sorry, man, it's not personal.
It's like hockey. Just need a goon.
That's what the other teammates are for. Well, big news for the NASCAR Busch Series this week. Next year, the NASCAR Xfinity Series will be called the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. This will now be the 3rd title sponsor that everyone ignores while still calling it the NASCAR Busch Series. So, that's good news.
What happened to Xfinity? Did their internet go down too many times?
Probably. They probably didn't like being on this over-the-air broadcast. You can get their races on antenna now.
Yeah. Maybe O'Reilly Auto Parts can team up with Lucky Charms and use the leprechaun for a mascot.
O'Reilly.
I'd like to see him dancing around the track, telling us how it's magically delicious.
Be like the murder hawk in the background of Victory Lane, like doing an Irish jig.
Yes. Wait, what was it called before Xfinity?
Nationwide.
I don't even remember that.
Oh. And then it was the Busch before that.
Yeah, it's just the term Bush League is like a phrase in other sports.
They should have just left it.
Yeah. Nobody buys Bush beer anymore.
Not
Hardly.
Not willingly.
Well, they do sponsor a car, don't they?
Yeah, the one car has a Bush sponsor.
Come on, step back up, Bush.
Well, William Byron clinched the regular season championship a full race before the end of the regular season. NASCAR is now looking into some sort of playoff system to determine the regular season champion. Just, so it doesn't get boring and people stop watching before the end. We wouldn't want to finish the championship early, would we?
Does Byron have 3 wins? He's got at least 2.
I think he has 2.
And he's in the 4, I guess. Yeah, because Hammy has 4.
Uh-huh.
SVG has 4. Byron's got,
I think Byron's
2.
next with 2. Him and Larson. Well, coming up next for NASCAR, it's the last regular season race, and NASCAR is making its 2nd trip to Daytona for the absolute clusterfrack 400.
We all hope so.
Yep. Let's make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's a reason they put restrictor plates on those things. And it's not to watch you pass each other. It's for the crash.
Saturday night on network TV, let's have a disaster. Come on.
Everyone loves the train wreck.
In F1 news, former Red Bull boss Christian Horner is going to Cadillac F1. Our undercover journalist, Bob, good job, Bob. He reports that Horner made the decision after hearing that Sydney Sweeney was going to be their spokesmodel.
Reasonable.
Oh, I hope he doesn't have her phone number for text messaging.
Oh, yeah. No texting the spokesmodel, Christian Horner. Formula One Haas driver Esteban Ocon is going to allow fans to design his helmet for the Brazil race. Ocon has asked people not to submit pics of migrant caravans or former presidents behind bars.
What about corrupt judges? Can you submit?
You could do it, Judge.
Okay, nice.
I'd like to see the migrant caravan wrap around his helmet, making their way down to America.
Some nice favelas, something fun. Well, it's no secret that Lewis Hamilton is struggling at Ferrari. So Pitt and Paddock compiled a top 5 jobs for Lewis after Ferrari boots him over the August break.
Number 5, he could be a British free speech advocate.
Ooh, rough.
They could really use some help there.
Number 4, sports cars. Everyone does sports cars after.
Real racing.
Yeah.
Number 3, he could also go to Cadillac F1.
Well, add another one to the list of people who could go to Cadillac F1.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to drive fast, you might as well go to the new team.
Number 2, Ferrari race strategist, a position that's been vacant for quite some time.
As I found out when I was at the factory.
Yeah.
And the number 1 job, Walmart greeter.
Yeah, seems nice.
I think he would bring in a crowd to Walmart.
He seems friendly, too.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's like, he's not like the driver I follow, but he's like he's like my favorite driver. Like, I would almost feel comfortable leaving my children with him.
Seems like he's well off enough to just do a job that he enjoys like that.
Just, as long as he's not like a Michael Jackson, leave your children with kind of thing. Next up, Formula One does nothing for 2 more weeks. And then it's the Dutch Sadness Machine Grand Prix.
Oh, the last Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah. Is it the last one? No more Dutch Grand Prix?
No.
That's probably good. That track's awful. In IndyCar news, Scotty Mack is going to race a Corvette in the Suzuka 1000. Sources say he had to put a deposit down for the car for when it breaks or he crashes it. Because,
Guaranteed to happen.
Yeah, it crashes everything else. That's all the news for IndyCar.
Well, next up, Indy awakens from its hangover to go to Old Milwaukee for the Cheese and Bratwurst 250.
How does Indy have 2 races left?
2 races.
Formula One's got 10. NASCAR has 11.
Indy realized that it's not worth competing with the NFL on Sundays and just gave up.
That's fair. Fair enough. The Indy 500 can only afford to cover so many money-losing races.
Pretty much. I think it's time to focus on those other races now, Roger.
In other news, Trump and Putin held a Ukraine peace summit in Alaska this week. French President Macron and UK Prime Minister Starmer both protested, demanding that France and England should be involved in any partitioning activities.
Well, because they did such a good job with the Middle East partitioning.
Yeah. Randomly drawn lines for millions of Arabs.
Well, it works out, right?
Were there any Jews there? Just a couple.
Here, we drew this up for you guys. Enjoy.
There you go. This is your country now.
President Trump brought in the National Guard to fight crime in Washington, D.C. Sources say the only thing in danger of being stolen now is elections.
Well, let's hope he works on that too.
I'm sure she'll get on top of that one.
Wait, I heard the election before this one was the most safe and secure election ever.
That was the word.
Yeah.
I don't see how that could change.
Like 90% of the news agencies said that exact same thing.
Well, if the news says it, it has to be true.
Oh, okay.